Mars, our future home? Sunlight stretched across the void of space, and just beyond Earth's atmosphere, a massive spaceship, Naveed 1, was ready to launch toward Mars. This ship was part of the most ambitious mission in human history, to establish the first permanent human settlement on Mars. On board were 20 individuals, scientists, engineers, astronauts, and a 16-year-old girl named Arzoo. She wasn't an ordinary girl. Arzoo was the youngest crew member, traveling with her parents to the Red Planet. Her father, Dr. Yasir, was an environmental scientist, and her mother, Fatima, was an agricultural researcher. Journey through space. The voyage would last several months. The silence of space, the sensation of weightlessness, and the distortion of time changed everyone in small ways. To Arzoo, it all felt like a movie, a dream, until reality slowly began to sink in. She was going to another planet, a place that might one day become humanity's second home. During the journey, the crew trained daily, studied Martian data, and prepared for the harsh environment ahead. The most important lesson was simple and sobering. On Mars, even a small mistake could mean death. As Naveed 1 entered Mars orbit, hearts beat faster. Below them lay endless red sand, rugged mountains, and vast, desolate plains. The night before landing, Arzoo couldn't sleep. But when she finally set foot on Mars the next morning, she picked up a handful of red soil and gazed at the distant sky. Earth twinkled there like a blue dot. It was a historic moment. We are no longer just citizens of Earth, Dr. Yasir said. We are now citizens of space. The first few months were grueling. Building the base, setting up oxygen plants, solar panels, and water filters, everything had to be done from scratch. Contact with Earth was limited, and any help would take months to arrive. Every mistake could be fatal. Fatima, Arzoo's mother, began experiments with Martian soil. If we can grow crops here, she said, we can live here. Weeks later, when the first green sprout pushed through the red soil, the entire crew celebrated. It was the first sign of life on Mars. One day, without warning, a massive dust storm engulfed the horizon. Martian storms are not like Earth's, they are silent, relentless, and deadly. The solar panels failed, oxygen production stopped, and the base plunged into darkness. People panicked, but Dr. Yasir stepped up. He divided the team. One group worked to restore power, the other to conserve oxygen. Arzoo, for the first time, felt truly responsible. She stayed by her mother's side, trying to protect the plants that meant survival. 3 days later, the storm passed, but not without teaching them a crucial lesson. Mars was not forgiving, and surviving here meant fighting every single day. Months passed. The Martian base began to resemble a small village. Children played in the domes, vegetables sprouted in controlled greenhouses, and a new vision of life began to take root. Arzoo no longer missed Earth the way she used to. One day, under the dim Martian sky, she sat with her diary and wrote, "Is Mars our future? Perhaps. But only if we learn from Earth, if we respect nature and learn to live together." Back on Earth, climate change, wars, and overpopulation were growing worse. The success of the Mars mission changed the world's perception. Many nations began to plan their own settlements on the Red Planet. But at a UN assembly, Arzoo's parents shared a powerful message. We don't want to make Mars like Earth. We want Mars to make us better human beings. There are no borders here, no nations, just us and the universe. 5 years later, 3 Martian settlements had been built. Children now spoke Marsh Urdu and English. To the new generation, Mars was no longer alien, it was home. Arzoo, now 21, became the first published author on Mars. Her book, Red Dreams, ended with these words. Mars might be our future home. But that depends on our intentions, our knowledge, and our courage. The universe is calling, are we ready?